Hello and welcome to Wednesday Tuesdays, the only Wednesday where I talk about Tuesdays every week at Wednesday. And, Tuesdays is, I choose use days. Pokemon, hey? Pokemon, I choose use days, Tuesdays, eh? Tuesdays was always the days when I said to myself, oh, it's not quite the middle of the week. Yeah, that's what I said when I was a Tuesday. Yes, yeah, I always say that every day. I say, it's I don't say that every day. If I said it's Tuesday every day, whoa, would I be wrong? Yeah, you can count your bottom dollar, put it in your baggot and swag it, you faggot. Tuesdays are like, there's just nothing to them. What is it with days that begin with a T and having nothing to them? It's just sort of like Tuesdays, The most important, interesting part of the week for Western civilization is the weekend, because it makes a very clear difference between working and playing or relaxing. So Mondays are interesting because it's the start. Not nice, but Fridays are interesting because it's the end. Wednesdays are interesting because it's like exactly in the middle. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we've got nothing. We've got nothing. But I do have things that happen on Tuesdays. In fact, I forgot about them until just now. I remembered Tuesdays actually do have something to do with my life. Because every Tuesday, I go to Scouts. I go to Scouts. And what I do at Scouts is I help disabled kids. I may have mentioned this in other places. I do volunteer Scout help work because my dad has been doing it for his whole life, and I'm like, I went there when I was young, he brought me along, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep going, it's something to do, people I know, so, and it's nice, you just sort of like, hang around, help the kids when they need help, get them, make sure that they don't get into trouble, make sure that if they run off, you're there to make sure that they don't run off into traffic. I mean, there's different varying levels of like, autism and retardation, disabilities, mental disabilities. The ones in wheelchairs, you don't have to worry about them, they can't fucking move at all, except the ones that can, with their arms, pushing it, or with like the little, mechanized, remote controlled or not, you know what I'm talking about, a wheelchair with like a motor in it, for people who can't physically push. And it's a thing I do every Tuesday. There was a few times in my life when I thought, I can't do this anymore, but that was like early on when I was like a little boy, little scared boy, scared of all these afflictions. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether I was doing anything right. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't really. Everyone was looking at me like I wasn't a social person. But I think ultimately doing that has helped me become a more social person, because you just have to deal with it. They don't care about. I mean, some of them care because they don't have like a brain thing, so they can talk to you about stuff normally, like just a guy, just a person at school. It's like, oh yeah, how are you doing, you alright? But like, there's ones that can't really talk to you, they can't really understand what you're trying to say to them, but they do, they all understand on some fundamental level what you're trying to say to them if you say it in a certain way. It's like, the point is, you just have to get good at it because they need help and you are there to help them. And if you just sit back and let someone else who knows what they're doing do it, you look like a piece of shit, you look like a lazy cunt. So you just got to get in there, got to speak up. If they can't hear you, if they're running off, you're supposed to say, hey, come back, we're playing football. Can't run off there, there's the car parked there. You got to do all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Tuesdays are good. Tuesdays are good for me, ultimately. I think they're a good thing. Yes. And that was Wednesday Tuesdays. Come back next Wednesday where I talk about Tuesdays once again. And, what are you watching, eh? A bit strange, huh? Can't believe it, eh? Can't believe that you're just watching it.